Got a postcard from home? Nah, it's from Klaus. Who's Klaus? Just a buddy of mine. From over there. Over where? German trench. You have a buddy in the German trench? I've got a lot of buddies in the German trench. What? Are you serious? Yeah. Klaus, Wolfgang, the other Wolfgang, Fritz, Hans, the other Wolfgang. A lot of Wolfgangs over there. Every other one is named Wolfgang. Why do you have so many friends over there? They're our enemy. Are they? Yes! Look what they did to Marvin. Yeah, I know, they're the reason Marvin's head came off, but aside from that, they're nice guys. How did this happen? What, Marvin's head? No, not Marvin's head. Most of the explosion, I think it just sort of slithered off. Slithered off? I meant, how did you become friends with the Germans? Oh, well, I was out on patrol one night, in no man's land, trying to fix a wire, and I ran into one of their guys. He was trying to fix one of their wires. And at first we went through the motions. We aimed our rifles at each other, you know, yelled and whatnot. And then I said, "Hey, German guy, look." And he said, "My name's not German guy, it's Wolfgang." And I said, "Okay, hey, Wolfgang, look. This whole thing, it's pretty silly, isn't it?" And he was like, "Yeah, totally." That's a real thing that happened. Yeah, he said, "We've got a couple of bottles of rum back in the trench. Why don't you come with me and meet the guys, you know, have ourselves a little party?" I said, "Wolfgang, that sounds fantastic." You've got to be kidding. I'm not. Dude, we've been suffering over here. Like, struggling to survive. And you've been partying with the enemy? Are they our enemy? Yes! We're fighting against them in a world war. They bomb us constantly. When we go over the top, they shoot machine guns at us. Ah, shoot. You know what? I was supposed to be over there 10 minutes ago. It's pizza night. You want to come? Stoppen! There is das! Anhalten! Stoppen! Anhalten! Anhalten! There is das! Oh, it's only Wolfgang. Hold your fire. Hey, it's Wolfgang! Wolfgang! Hey. Wolfgang! Wolfgang! Hey. Wolfgang! They call you Wolfgang? Yep, sooner or later, everyone's a Wolfgang. Hey, Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Who is your friend? This is Wolfgang. Don't worry, he's super Wolfgang. I don't know. Wolfgang. 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 If you say he's Wolfgang, he's Wolfgang. Hello, Wolfgang. I'm Wolfgang. This is Klaus. That's Wolfgang. They're all Wolfgang. Fritz, Wolfgang. That's Wolfgang. That's wrong. You look nervous. He's just not used to being around so many Wolfgangs. Wolfgang. It's not so much the Wolfgang aspect, although there are a lot of you named Wolfgang. You know, it's just more of the fact that this morning you were kind of launching artillery shells at me. We did Wolfgang, you Wolfgang. Hey, Wolfgang, I've really got a Wolfgang. Can I Wolfgang in your Wolfgang? Wolfgang. Wolfgang? Wolfgang? Wolfgang needs to Wolfgang into Wolfgang. Wolfgang? Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Hey, what's going on? What do you mean? They're just saying Wolfgang. I didn't really notice. How didn't you notice? I don't know, just not something on Wolfgang. What? Wolfgang. Wolfgang, the Wolfgang? What? Wolfgang, Wolfgang. Huh? Wolfgang. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Wolfgang? I don't get it. You not know how to speak Deutsch? No, I don't know how to speak Deutsch. It's really easy. You just say Wolfgang, and then people understand what you mean. That is not true. I didn't think so at first either, but you would be phenomenally surprised. Go on, give it a Wolfgang. Okay, Wolfgang. Wolfgang. Wolfgang? Wolfgang? Wolfgang. 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 Wolfgang.
There's morning tonight, morning tonight, morning on the old campground. There's morning tonight, morning tonight, there's morning on the old campground.